Here are the 9 mistakes that keep you overweight, sick, and tired. This is going to give you massive clarity. And I'm going to make this an audio without a visual aid except for the writing so that you can focus and listen to this more than once because this is powerful. And we're in an age of so many distractions that keep you from your intentions, your goals, your dream life, your mission and purpose on this beautiful earth. And when you're distracted, you start to get dissatisfaction, doubt, and distressed. And this short time together that we're going to spend is going to get you to drop all that doubt and dissatisfaction, to have encouragement instead of being so discouraged and even disgusted with the way that you look in the mirror and the way that you feel every day, the way that people look at you or the way that your children look at you, and mainly the way that you look at yourself in the mirror with discontempt and lack of ease. You're going to get so excited and love the way you look in the mirror with this clarifying information that will reveal the keys to you to how to have the highest level of fitness and love your clarity, that you know exactly what to eat and you know how to create differentiation with all the information about nutrition that you hear. Eat this is bad, this is good. Makes most people's heads spin. So let's jump right into it. Number 1 is the lack of clarity. Hence why this is just an audio so that you can focus. You can read the words if you need. Yet, let's keep it to one mode of information so that you're not distracted by a video. Lack of clarity keeps you from your goals. Lack of a defined goal keeps you from your goals. And the emotional expectation of something that you don't want versus a clear, concise conception of exactly what you would like to accomplish. And I don't just mean I'm going to lose some weight. Getting super specific about not only how much weight, but when you're going to lose it, and then the first few steps to how you're going to lose it. And I'm going to address this in another mistake that is keeping you overweight, sick, and tired. Number 2 is clogging your schedule, which leads to a stressful life, decreasing sleep. Learning how to create time by managing your schedule and getting more sleep is essential to being healthy and feeling like working out and eating right. It's a cycle: stressed, schedule clogged, lacking sleep, and then we eat horribly. We don't want to exercise. It just keeps on going in this endless, seemingly endless cycle, a circle of lack of health, lack of sleep, lack of peace. Number 3 is complaining and criticism in your circle of influence without service, without serving people. Your circle of influence without servicing people, without improving other people's lives. Yes, this keeps you overweight, sick, and tired, not loving your job, having friends that are constantly complaining and criticizing. Oh, you're on another workout plan. Oh, you're on another diet. You need encouragement. not discouragement, especially from the one that's in the mirror. If you're the one complaining and criticizing, there is a way out. Number 4 is is only having tactics and strategies. Tactics and strategies are important. What to do, how to do it, when to do it. They're important, yet without nutritional principles and the science of nutrition, it's just going to lead you to following anything that you hear, the next shiny object syndrome. Oh, let me do intermittent fasting. Let me do the keto craze. Let me cut carbs. Let me not eat fruit. Right? Eat more protein. These are all tactics and strategies without knowing the why behind it, the laws that govern the world. Principles are the laws that govern things. Principles work every time for everyone, everywhere. And they are backed by science. Most nutrition information is not science, it's hearsay and it's fads that are easy to differentiate once you understand the science. Instead of getting nutrition information from general sources of media and magazines, getting it from textbooks and people who have studied for years in the field of nutrition, not just like a doctor, an MD, has a certain high amount of authority, yet probably doesn't know much about nutrition, unfortunately, because most MDs only take about 2 classes in nutrition. Number 5 is fleeting fitness techniques without laws and a love to move. When we are just doing tactics and strategies, whether it's fitness or nutrition, and we don't follow the principles or laws, then we're not going to have this love to move, this love to eat what loves us back, and the results to quantify and qualify the principles and laws that we are following. And then we could change up the techniques and the strategies because you could create your own essence, learning how to do it in a different way. Number 6, depreciating your value with anxiety and emotion that is bringing you down. Expecting negative things to happen in your life. Expecting negative things to happen in your life is creating this negative emotional expectation that creates the negative experience. And when you depreciate your value, talking to yourself negatively, thinking about circumstances and desired outcomes that you don't want instead of focusing on what you do want, is a big reason why most people stay overweight, sick, and tired. Number 7 is focusing on what you don't want, thinking that gain is impossible and improbable and so hard, and you're genetically dispositioned to be overweight, sick, and tired. Your programming. We got to remove that negative programming before we even put in the positive programming and the tactics and strategies and the principles and the laws that govern the tactics and strategies so you could win every time and you could expectantly lose weight, get more energy and more health in your life every day in every way, and it spreads to your family, your friends, your coworkers. Everyone starts noticing, saying, "What are you doing?" Number 8 is stress instead of meditation. So many people skip over meditation and think that it's like you have to be a yoga master to meditate. There are simple ways to meditate that can take seconds or minutes and can change the chemicals you're producing in your body, like cortisol and negative brain waves, to positive chemicals and hormones in your body and changing your brain wave state. This is science. It's been studied over and over again. Number 9 is lacking legacy and longevity with visualizations and a vibrant visualization with feeling to create a vibration in your life and change your frequency. This, again, this is science. We could measure our brain waves. We could monitor our diagnostics, our blood tests. It's been for decades called the relaxation response. When you meditate in a certain way, it changes your blood pressure. It could change your blood sugar levels. It could change everything in your body so that you feel like working out. And if you're not thinking about a legacy and the relationships in your life and giving your children generational health, and you think it's just about you and vanity, then of course it's going to be a fleeting temporary solution, like a fad diet, like intermittent fasting or cutting carbs. I know they work, yet most people that do that, or Herbalife or some supplement, with all respect to all those tactics and strategies, if you don't know the science behind it and the why behind it, the reason why you're doing it, your legacy that you're leaving to your children, longevity instead of the short-term solution, you have a long-term solution that lasts. It's permanent. It's so permanent, you could give the gift of health to your children and your children's children because it's a legacy that you're leaving. So, a quick review: the 9 mistakes that keep you overweight, sick and tired, or lack of clarity without defined goals and emotional expectation of winning. Number 2 is a clogged schedule that is stressful, decreasing sleep. Number 3 is complaining and criticism in your circle of influence without serving people. And a big one here, this is really number 1, lack of clarity, is thinking that you know. Thinking that you know gets you from where you'd like to go, because if you think you know, you are not going to let in the answers. You're going to think you already know when there is so much to learn about the science of nutrition and fitness. And that can also be in your circle of influence. People thinking they know. Poor people giving advice about how to get rich. Sick people giving advice about how to be healthy. Overweight people giving advice about how to lose weight. Super exhausted people drinking coffee all the time, giving advice on how to have endless energy. It's possible, like a child at any age. Number 4 is only tactics and strategies without nutrition principles and the science that backs those principles. Number 5 is fleeting fitness techniques without laws and a love to move. Changing your hating to exercise to loving to move and exercise and be active. Number 6 is depreciating your value with anxiety emotionally. Number 7 is focusing on what you don't want, thinking gain is impossible. Number 8 is stress instead of meditation, cortisol and negative brain waves instead of amazing hormones like the human growth hormone and a balance of estrogen and testosterone and brainwave state that is in the frequency that gets you to do more and be relaxed about it, like the alpha brainwave state instead of the beta. Number 9 is lacking legacy and longevity visualization. You got this. You may need some help to get to the place where you'd like to go. You may need some illumination, someone to light the path that has already done it, helped other people to do it, studied for 20 to 30 years with multiple degrees in nutrition and fitness to get you exactly where you'd like to go, because the only difference from where you'd like to go and where you are is what you know. And it's not just knowing, it's mastering it, to be able to do things without outer influence. Like, you've mastered walking and talking and reading and writing. You've done the hardest stuff. All you need is the proper information, the proper teachings, the proper coach, the proper mentor to get you to the next place in life, the information that causes the transformation. Because we don't know what we don't know, and what we don't know can kill us, keep us overweight, sick, and tired. And as Mark Twain said, it's not what you don't know, it's what you think you know for sure that just ain't so, that gets you into trouble. So if you're ready to take the next step in your life and learn not just the 9 mistakes that keep you overweight, sick, and tired, but really understand and reveal the key, the 9 secret steps to the system of spiritual fitness and nutrition. Remember, a system is saving yourself time, energy, and money. That's right. System's an acronym. Saving yourself time, energy, and money. Costs so much money to not be fit, so much time, and time is worth so much more than money. And the energy you can have, you could make so much more money and feel like you have so much more time. If you only knew exactly what to do. And I say spiritual fitness and nutrition because first, it must be an idea, a thought, the unseen to become seen. And when you start to get clarity with the unseen, with your goal creation, oh my Lord, you're going to feel so great about this amazing journey of health and fitness that like you've never experienced before. So if you're ready to take the next step and create your dream life, I have an amazing opportunity for you. And it is the 9 secret steps to the system of spiritual fitness and nutrition. You can sign up right now with this link that I will give to you. It is either going to be at drkeithjlopez.com or ogfit.com. You may need to sign up to get the link, and I will give it to you. Or it may be at the bottom of the page at where you are receiving this information now. Either go to drkeithjlopez.com or ogfit.com, and you will receive all the information to get you to the next step. If it is not at one of those sites, because I'm using those sites for other information, please simply email me at loveorganicfitness@gmail.com. That's love, Love, organic, Organic, fitness, FITNESS @gmail.com. Thank you so much and have the greatest day of your life.